Welcome back to the Extreme Ice Center here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Game 3, the final pool game of play for the state championships. The Raleigh Raptors, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed, Carolina Junior Hurricanes 15U black team. The Raptors will be in their white jerseys, navy pants, white socks, trimmed in Carolina blue and white. The white helmets, navy gloves, while the Junior Canes will be in their black jerseys, red pants, black socks, trimmed in red, black, and their red helmets with red gloves. So, in 2 games, yesterday the Raleigh Raptors go undefeated. They beat the Golden Bears 5-2. And some quick highlights from, well, I don't know if I have enough time, but we'll try. Highlights from the game against Carolina Premier.
Picked up by Laurinaitis, shot on score. Short-handed goal here.
Lucas Laurinaitis.
Raptors cannot steal a goal. Mitchell with a shot. That one will squeak in. Colin Ramo, I think, is going to get credit for the goal here for the over to that far side. Slot shot and score. Premier with a power play goal here. hit 57 and gets one over to Cooper. Cooper, shot, score! Cooper, back-to-back games, makes this one 3-1. Wasted no time. Shot just above the crossbar. Net off. Up. A goal will go in. It's a power play goal. Cam Reed. I didn't even realize it, but Cam Reed going in. Shot, score! Oh, man. Colin DeRemo. There, but he couldn't get the ticket. Well, not Cam Reed for the shot. I'm going to go wide. Quick shot there. Garrison Rose will score. That's Garrison Rose's first goal of the year. A little bit of slashing here from CPH. Frustrated, but a big-time win here for the Raptors. It took a while, but Game 2 will go to them. 6-1 your final here, and we'll be back tomorrow morning.
All right. So a 6-1 win against the Carolina Premier yesterday. And Carolina Premier are probably mathematically eliminated at this point. Raptors are one game away from locking up the #1 seed here in CAHA. And my money is on a semifinal against this exact same team, the 15U Junior Canes, this afternoon. But we will see. Starting in net for the Raleigh Raptors, Ryan Reese. Ooh, not Ryan Higginson, Ryan Reese. Yep. 17 minutes on the clock. And to take the first draw, Joey Kurtz. And we are off. As the Raptors win early possession and work this one into the zone. Caleb Reed, good body down there into the corner. He'll work with Lucas Laurinaitis, trying to settle that puck in. Canes will steal that one away, and they'll work it up the far side. That one pushed up, picked up by Jake Beer. Beer, push it back over to that far side where Danny Rueda is right off the bench, and Rueda has a few beat. Trying to get past one more Rueda, and quick shot there, knocked down. The Canes will try to work it right back up. Good stick from Tyler Johnson off the bench. That'll maintain the puck in the offensive zone here for the Raptors. And a good poke from the Junior Canes defense there. And they'll try to get that puck out of here. It stays in again. Collender in with good work. This one thrown out. That will be icing by the Junior Canes early on. 50 seconds of play out of the way. Here's Mason Kirby, takes a quick shot. That one looking to get a deflection near side, and Margulies will have to throw a stick at it as it spills over to the near side corner. Brady Wood centering one on, and Canes will intercept that one. A chance to clear this one out, and they will. Snagged out of the air by Tyler Johnson right here. A big hit there from Cullen on Dean Margulies. A whistle here for a roughing call. And they're going to get, I mean, honestly, probably more interference than roughing, but I might be saying his name wrong. Cullinan to the box. A power play early on for the Raptors. And we're off. Canes will try to wrap this around the near side. It'll be held in by Nolan Mitchell here at the point. Good extra effort here at the point by the Canes, and they will clear. Mitchell trying to get back to it. He's got it. Now pulling that one down behind the red line to reset the power play here for the Raptors. Mitchell over to near side to Caleb Reed. Reed working in. He'll fire one over to Cam Reed. I miscalled one of the goals yesterday. It was actually Caleb Reed's goal, and I was calling it for Cam Reed. And the referee, a former Raleigh Raptor, knocks that one down for us. No, just kidding. In comes D. Margulies, high slot. With a chance, shot there. That one deflects up off the elbow of Canes goalie and out of play. And we will drop the puck again here in the offensive zone. Cholak feeding one up. Cam Reed with control. Doesn't get all of it, trying to find a pass over to D. Margulies. That'll be a chance for the Canes to clear this one out, and they will. That'll be Flitcroft able to get that one down deep. D. Margulies picking up out of that far side corner. Throws it on that end, intercepted by the Canes and dumped right back in, but gets right back off by D. Margulies, who drops it off for Nolan Mitchell. Here is Joey Kurtz bringing that puck in. Back over to Dean. Dean on the back end, feeding it in right on. And Tyler Johnson. Oh my God, it doesn't go in. I don't know how that didn't go in. Johnson almost snuck one in right under the crease behind the goalie. Had him beat. Flitcroft losing his stick here. He'll try to kick it out. He may not win that battle against Nolan Mitchell on the far side. Now poking two Canes trying to get it out of the zone. Push forward. Now they'll flyer that one out off the face-off dot on the far side and clears out. Leaves about 25 seconds as the Raptors collect the puck behind the red line. Here's Cam Reed. In near side, bringing it in. Trying to get past a few. He does. Cam Reed in. Takes a shot. Can't get all of it. And a kick save there. Keeps this one scoreless with 14 seconds left to go on the power play for the Canes. For the Raptors, excuse me. It's early. Colin Dramo on the draw here. Rueda and Johnson working far side. A shot in here. Spills to the slot where the Canes will clear that one out. We won't move the camera. That is icing that's waved off, so I will move the camera. Mason Kirby. Fans of it on the backhand, trying to work it up the boards. There's a big hit there as it's moved over to the near side where Tyler Johnson will have a chance to work it out. Johnson spills back some pressure here from the Canes. He'll have to find a little bit more room. He's going to have to work quickly here. Almost good back check there, almost stole it away. Christian Cooper feeding one over to Danny Rueda, but off the end of his stick, and Marks for the Canes will try to throw it out. Johnson seals it away in the high slot. Dumping it into Colin Duramo. Good backhand here. Cooper will have to go back and collect it. Takes a quick shot, odd angle. Well, it goes wide and intercepted. Marks gets a big hit there from Colin Duramo. Now on the far side, it's dumped out. Kirby catches that one out of the air. He'll try to work in, past the red line, dumps it in. Canes will have to pick this one up. Good poke and steal there from Rueda. Centered on. We had Jake Beer and Colin Duramo on the other side. They couldn't settle that puck down. This one pushed in. It'll get past all the Canes. That will not be icing. Garrison Rose scoring his first goal yesterday on the year. Able to get a control of that one and feed it back out. Pyatt here, near side for the Canes with control. Feeding it up to Marks. Marks near side, working it in. Canes unable to find their way through as Beer feeds one quickly over to Lucas Laurinaitis. Scored the first goal yesterday against Premier. Fires one on. That one kicked through the crease. Now Trevor Clem trying to work on the far side boards. In the slot, Beer dumps it down to the near corner. Lucas Laurinaitis out to the point for Garrison Rose. He'll take a shot that one deflects off some shin pads and out of play. That pass intercepted. And the Canes with a little bit of steam, a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Shot score! And the junior Canes will go up early here in Game 3 against the Raleigh Raptors. The first time the Raptors have trailed in the CAHA State Championships. Back at it here, and a win for the Raptors. Cam Reed will throw this one down deep. It gets stuck behind the net. Working up near side now. Here come the Raptors, or excuse me, the Canes. That one dumped in. That will be icing. We'll reset things with another offensive zone draw for the Raptors. And this one near side will be on the glove side of Canes goalie. Puck dropped here. Canes trying to work it up. Kirby trying to keep it in. He does. That one will deflect out of play as Nolan Mitchell pinch forward here in the neutral zone and dump it back in. Marks will get there first for the Canes. He'll work it up near side, just gets past Cam Reed. The Canes, big body there from Brady Wood. Kirby unable to keep that one in the zone with control. Fakes the back end. He'll throw it right back in on net. Actually bounces off the post. Weird bounce. Pushed over to the far side. Cam Reed will throw a stick at it. That one spills right to the slot. The Canes will be there first and work it over to the near side. Ooh, a hook there, and they're going to get Dean Margulies for the hook. It'll be a power play for the Junior Canes at 11:23. Penalty on the clock there. And power play time for the Junior Hurricanes, 15 UAA. There's Tyler Johnson. Gets control, throws it on a backhand. Unable to get it out of the zone. Kept in high slot. Quick shot there, and Ryan Reese will hold on to that one. Out to the point. Cycled far side. Quick shot there. That one will be way above the crossbars. Flinkroff tries to get control of the near side, and this one will be cleared out by Tyler Johnson. Touched up by the Canes goalie to slow it down with pressure from Lucas Laurinaitis coming into the zone. He'll work quick, try to get there. Now Cam Reed coming in with a good stick and steals one away. Cam Reed will hold that one in here on the boards while the Raptors get fresh legs out on the ice. Canes collect that one back, and they'll bring it right back in. Here they come. Junior Hurricanes in, backhand, dumped in by Barden. Tyler Johnson there again. They'll work it back up near side. That might get out. Nope, held in by Cullinan. Stolen back by Johnson and cleared again. That one fumbles into the neutral zone where the Canes pick that one up. Slate over to Cullinan off the end of his stick, and the Raptors will steal that deflected pass away. Cullinan dropping down to the ice, knocks that one down. The Canes will throw it right back in. And that is Cam Reed picking that puck up behind the red line. Trying to work it over to the near side where Nolan Mitchell is. He'll get control. Mitchell working that one forward. Clearing that puck out. Pyatt with control for the Junior Hurricanes. Feeding it in. Deflects. Kurtz fires it right back in, killing more time off of this power play that now has 30 seconds left to go. Worked up to the near side. Fired in. Canes have a few beat. This is Waller with control. Dumps it in. Marks coming in on the near side with Garrison Rose. Will fire it up the near side boards. Pedersen able to keep it in. Marks, quick shot there, gets a deflection. Now want to go wide over to the far side. Owls control out to the point. Pyatt fires one in, gets a deflection from Owls. That one goes over the crossbar. And under 10 seconds to go as Garrison Rose throws a big body here. Losing control for just a moment. Canes do keep it in. Another deflection goes wide, and that will do it for the power play. Out of the box comes Dean Margulies and right onto the ice. Good shot there. Ryan Reese with the initial glove save. Drops it and picks it back up. So the power play 0 for 1 for the Junior Hurricanes early on here in Game 3. Defensive zone draw here. Puck dropped and a little early, so we'll restart things here. Clem has control. Bring it over to the far side on the backhand. It does spill out of the zone. Canes will get there first and dump it right back in. With some time, slowed down by Ryan Reese. Mason Kirby with control. Kirby up over to the far side where Clem is. Clem fanning a bit there. This one kept in by LaPlante. Kane, center on, shot. That one kicked down by Ryan Reese. Now pushed back over to the far side. Held in at the point. Fired in. Another save for Ryan Reese off to sit on top of it. The Junior Canes putting tons of pressure on. This one to the corner where Tyler Johnson picks it up. Johnson, fire that one out. Almost gets it to Christian Cooper, but Danny Rueda with a full head of steam on the near side. Shot on, just misses the post. Now that far side, Colin Duramo trying to settle it in. There's a big hit from Nolan Mitchell here at the blue line. They will call Nolan Mitchell for interference. Another power play coming up for the Raptors, or the Canes. It's too early for me to remember which team is which right now. Mitchell to the box. I don't know if it was technically a roughing call or an interference, but it's interference. So power play number 2 for the Junior Hurricanes. Here we go. Early control here for the Junior Canes. Now to the point. Squeezing in, shot deflects. Ryan Reese with the first save of this penalty kill. Fed over. Shot again. Another one gets deflected. This one will go wide. Gears Rose trying to catch up to it. Can't get there. Canes with control. Looking to center it back on. Colin Duramo this time. Able to get to it and clears that one out. Here's the pressure from Joey Kurtz trying to get down. Force the Junior Hurricanes to work a little quicker. Now on that far side, here they come. That pass picked up. Pushed right back to Flintcroft, who did it in. Johnson getting in now to try to get a piece of this one. Steals that one away. The Canes trying to avoid that hit out of that corner. Joey Kurtz holding in on that far side with the Canes poke and try to pull it out. We near 1 minute of power play time left. Here's Pyatt. Near side. Almost intercepted by Cam Reed. That shot in. Right in front. Ryan Reese sits on top. One minute left. Over Pyatt. Almost poked away by Cam Reed. Now over, down behind the red line. A trip there, no call. Lucas Laurinaitis tries to get one out on the back end. He does. Cam Reed looking to pick this one up. He's got it. Trying to stay in front of the defense. And able to keep that one down deep. Centers on, looking for Lucas Laurinaitis as the Canes collapse down into the defensive zone. And here they come. That is... I'm not sure how to say his name. Pyatt with control. Throws it on the back end. This one will be picked off by Cam Reed. Reed quickly right back in. Near side with control. Right to the front of the net. A quick shot. That one poked away. Stuck behind the red line. Cam Reed will stay on the far side with control. Waller putting pressure on him. Cam Reed trying to work through. It's pushed out. Canes steal it away and dump it out. Mason Kirby with control. Fires it right back in. 9 seconds left to go on the power play. And out of the box will come Nolan Mitchell. One, and that'll be it. Power play over. Another kill for the Raptors. Mitchell straight to the box where Colin Duramo will come in. On the far side, Duramo slows it down as Jake Beer gets a piece. Fires that one down deep. Good job by Rueda to get to that one and slow down the Canes. They were trying to break it out of there. Johnson with controls. He's pinched in. That one's centered on. Marks will pick it up as it's deflected to the slot. Marks with time to clear that one in. This one off the end of the stick, picked up by Mason Kirby. Will fire it over to Jake Beer. Beer in. Fires one in on net. It's pushed away. Easily detected and Chola. Junior Hurricanes pick up. Into the slot. Almost intercepted by Danny Rueda into the neutral zone where Tyler Johnson will have it again. Johnson using the boards, looking for Beer. Gets a slight deflection as Cholak shoves Beer away. Panic with control. Skating through. He's got a few beat and in. Good move there. Kirby. Big hit over there. Danny Rueda and Mason Kirby slamming into Hannock as they try to wrap it around. Ryan Reese getting back to that post. And now a chance for Danny Rueda and Colin Duramo for the Raptors as they get in. Rueda with control. Centered on there. Shot on. It's loose in front and kicked away. Canes will fire this one out. It will not clear. Garrison Rose trying to get there first. He does. Feeds it quickly over to Trevor Clem. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first as Clem's pass gets into the neutral zone. Barden with control for the Junior Hurricanes. He'll skate through. That one dumped in. Clem will try to get there first, and he does. Hits it on the back end. Brady Wood He'll be the first to touch it for the Raptors out of the defensive zone. Feeding it over. Cam Reed able to get through with a good stick check. Good stop shot there. Big save. Defensive zone draw coming up for the Junior Hurricanes. This one should be glove side. Canes will use the near side boards, and they'll find a way out here. That one deflects off a stick, goes down deep. Nolan Mitchell. He will put the pressure on here as Ryan Reese will push it back up. Wood feeding one over to Cam Reed. Reed, he'll get chopped down on a good back check from the Junior Hurricanes. They'll steal that one away. LePant gets hammered by Mason Kirby. This one pushed over. Maybe Mason Kirby got the brunt of it. Fed right back into Cam Reed. Reed in, trying to get a shot off. Here in the slot, pushed over. Big shot there. Easily detected, though, by the Junior Hurricanes sitting on the post. And a good save. In the high slot, D. Margley scores! And the Raptors tie it up with a good pressure here at the 3:49 mark of the first period. Raptors all knotted up now with the early goal scored by the Junior Hurricanes is now negated. As we close out things in the first, Tyler Johnson on a backhand. That one held on. Glove side draw here, Caleb Reed. Lucas Lorianitis will have control in the slot. One-timer over to Christian Cooper. Can't settle in. Cooper will dump it in on the backhand. Who is that down there? I think that's Caleb Reed down deep. Working through Reed. Battling down as he's double-teamed. Trying to get off the boards. Lucas Lorianitis coming in, poking away now. Cooper right, sitting in the slot, pushed out to the point for Trevor Clem. He'll take a quick shot there, knocked down off the blocker. And a chance for Flitcroft to work that one out. And Cullen sprung here in the neutral zone. He'll get out and throw it down deep. And a penalty here. It'll be a slash against the Raptors. Another power play for the Junior Hurricanes. Their third of the first period. That's Lucas Lorianitis to the box on the slashing call. And seemingly a much tighter game being called than what we have seen so far in this tournament. Garrison Rose gets to that one first and fires that one out. Cam Reed with the pressure here. Intercepts it. Almost intercepted. A little bit off the stick there. Pressure here from D. Margulies helps out. Cam Reed with control. Feeds one over to Nolan Mitchell with plenty of time. He'll fire it in on net. He'll slide that one over. This game's reset behind the red line, trying to work up here. Alves with control. On the far side will fire it in. Here's Nolan Mitchell. He'll get tripped up here, but still with control. He'll try to clear it out. Takes a crazy bounce for the Junior Hurricanes and stays in the zone. Out to the point. Fed over with space. Pedersen shot in. Ryan Reese with a big save. And it drops down in front and cleared out by Garrison Rose. Now Cam Reed with time. One-on-one. It's two-on-one. Margulies with control now. In. Over to Reed. Score! Short-handed goal. Margulies and Reed working. What a pass back from Margulies for Cam Reed, and the Raptors take a 2-1 lead with under 2 to play in the first. It'll leave exactly 1 minute of power play time as Johnson will pull that puck back. 2 unanswered goals by the Raptors. Johnson pushed off of that one, trying to catch back up to it as it's worked over to the near corner, and a chance for the Canes to work it out. They'll dump it back in, though. 45 seconds left of power play. There they come. They work it up near side, wrapping around the post, feeding it over to the far side. And as they get into the zone, about 35 seconds left. Cullinan, poked there by Mason Kirby. Good stick. Cullinan smashed off of that one as it's loose and picked up by Danny Rueda. Rueda with some space. He'll skate up. Plenty of time. So we near 20 seconds left. Good move by Danny Rueda. Right to the front there. Shot. Knocked down. Now moved over to the near side corner. Pushed down deep. Canes are going to have to work quick here, and they do. Good back check from Joey Kurtz to steal that one away as it's fired back in. Under a minute to play, 5 seconds left on the power play. Out of the box come Lucas Leonidas. Moved forward here. Deflects off a stick. Kirby with control and time, killing the remaining few seconds. He'll throw it in on net. Power play over. Back to 5-on-5. Cooper trying to get down deep, smashing in there with Lucas Leonidas. This puck poked away by Caleb Reed. On the near side, he absorbs a hit near it. Lucas Leonidas out of the box, fresh, trying to get control of that one. Caleb Reed throwing it back. On the near side, they battle. Tyler Johnson trying to slow it down at the point. Does keep it in for a moment, and it's eventually pushed out. Caleb Reed held here. No call. As this one's dumped in. He's literally completely held up and no call. Johnson pushes one out. Christian Cooper trying to work around one. Good stick there. Coop loses control in the high slot, but it's picked up by Lucas Leonidas. He'll fire it back in quick. Deflects off some skates. And trying to work it up the far side boards. Pushed out, cleared. That will be icing, but it won't matter the end of the period here. So we'll take a quick break. Raleigh Raptors and the Junior Hurricanes in Game 3. And as the team switch sides, Raptors now skating right to left and scoring 2 unanswered goals. After an early goal by the Junior Hurricanes, they now lead it 2-1. Mitchell get control of that puck and fire it in and go a little wide. Bounce over the far side where Jake Beer will try to get to it. Held in by Mason Kirby with a quick shot there and glove. Push this draw into the offensive zone at 16:48. Jake Beer with control, centered on a quick one-timer there from Colin DeRamo and still battling in front. A big-time save for the Junior Hurricanes there early here in the second period. Out to the point for Nolan Mitchell. Quick shot there will bounce off skates. Kirby gets to it. Stick keeps it up. It's pushed up into the air. It stays in the zone temporarily as they continue to jostle for that one. Pushed out to the point. Gets past Mason. He'll catch up to it. Gets a stick there. Able to maintain with control. Mason Kirby in the neutral zone. Still has it. They're going to run into a few players. He'll have to fall back with control. Pops it over to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell, a big cross-ice pass just off the end of the stick for Colin DeRamo with space now. Face-off dot in. Centered on there and a big save. That's 16:06. Tyler Johnson pitching over on the far side. They're able to keep that puck in for a moment here with the extra effort from Dean Margulies. This one will dump in where Cam Reed will pick it up near corner. Reed working up near side, pushes it over. Margulies back over to Brady Wood with a chance, shot on, kicked away. Second chance from Dean Margulies, and the net will be off. Good save there. Junior Canes at 15:46. Garrison Rose able to feed one in where Cam Reed will pick it up. Off the boards with space into the slot. A quick shot there gets deflected wide. Reed picking it back up. Dumps one over. Tyler Johnson pitching forward. His shot up and above the crossbar and out of play. Kept in by Trevor Klim off the draw. It's thrown in on a backhand. And Brady Wood now trying to get to it out of the corner. Canes there first. They'll work it forward with a chance to clear it out, and they do. This will be DeForge bringing that puck in near side, centered on and intercepted by Trevor Klim. He'll work it over to the near side boards as he gets chopped down by Hannock. And Cam Reed trying to feed one forward. Good stick by Hannock with a chance there. Shot. It's going to bounce off of Dean Margulies. There's another chance there. Ryan Reese hugging that post with a big save. Back on the defensive side. This puck dropped and it's going to push forward where Caleb Reed will get it. Pops one over looking for Christian Cooper just behind him though. They would have had a breakaway if he had got it to the front. Lucas Laurinaitis on the far side getting there. This one pushed out the point, held in by Trevor Klim. Fires the one in. Deflected, almost had a chance. Another one for Christian Cooper, who has scored a goal in every game he's played. Now for Lucas Laurinaitis. With control out of that near side corner, works it over. Christian Cooper on it. Centered on for Caleb Reed. Hits a backhand, little spinorama, and that one popped up in the air. Snagged out of the air by the Junior Hurricane goalie. I didn't catch his name. Rosario, maybe? Try not to say the names if I don't know how to pronounce them. But I think it starts with an R. Off the draw, this one's pushed in almost. And Mason Kirby and Tyler Johnson had to get back quick. Flitchcroft sitting at the blue line waiting to cherry pick. Taylor wraps one around. Kirby will have it. Puts it on the backhand. It's poked up. Now Duramo feeding one over for Danny Rueda in the slot. A quick shot there as Danny Rueda gets hammered down by, I can't see the name. Someone. That one pushed through. Popped up. Plains poked away by Tyler Johnson. Almost stolen. Good enough for Jake Gear to come back and help out. Now eventually pushed into the neutral zone. Here's Taylor for the Junior Hurricanes. Fires one in where Ryan Reese will easily detect that one. Leave it back for Mason Kirby. And they'll have to hurry here. Quickly pushed forward. And this is Colin Duramo trying to get down the boards. Trying to work around Alves. Out to the point for Tyler Johnson. He'll push it in. Knees down right here at the point. Johnson getting physical. With control, Johnson will pinch in. Dropping back is Duramo to the blue line as Johnson with control on the backhand, feeding it over to Dean Margulies with control now. Margulies, he'll cycle with Danny Rueda. Into the slot, a shot here will get deflected. Pushed up into the slot, a high stick played, and that will whistle the play dead. Excuse me, Garrison Rose holding one in, takes a shot, that'll deflect wide. Pushed over where Nolan Mitchell is pinched in. Haynes with control off the corner. So this one's pushed over. Owls will try to work it up the boards. And LaPlante hammered by Garrison Rose, knocked down. And still with control, LaPlante will fire that one into the bench. And that will be a stoppage at 12:51. And he'll pull that puck back into the zone. Quick shot there right off the draw from Cam Reed. Goes above the crossbar and out of play. Or not out of play, excuse me, just wide. Now over to the corner, worked up. This one will spill out of the zone as Nolan Mitchell will try to go collect it. He's got it. Mitchell feeding one over to Garrison Rose with some space. Garrison Rose waiting. That one nearly picked off in the slot, and the Canes would have had a 3-on-1. This one dumped in. Gets past Brady Wood. No icing here as Cam Reed will pick this one up. Cam Reed working around, looking to wrap it to the front. There it is to Margulies, the one-timer right in the slot, and he goes wide. Margulies still with control now. Puts it on the back end. Down deep, picked up by Cam Reed, looking to wrap it around again. Over on the far side. Good move by Cam Reed. Just off the end of the stick, and the Canes should be able to clear that one out, and they will. LaPlante trying to get in on that far side. Pushed by Garrison Rose and pushed off the puck. So Mitchell will work it over to the near side for Cam Reed. Reed finds his way in. Working through a few. Tries to toe drag through a few, and Canes will pull that one away. 11:45 and start a breakout here in a weird bounce, and they are going to get too many Junior Hurricanes on the ice. This will be a power play for the Raleigh Raptors coming up. And DeForge will serve the penalty. So a power play midway through the second, well, nearly midway through the second period, 11:43. Too many men on the ice for the Junior Hurricanes. This will be I believe, the second power play for the Raptors. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I can clear my throat. Kirby, over to Johnson. Johnson trying to get one in over to Clem. Rueda will pick it up back over to Clem. This is just off the end of his stick. Here's Rueda. Now in the high slot, Clem with some space. Takes a shot, deflects. That one goes spilling over to the near side boards where Johnson will pick it back up. Centered one on here looking for Rueda. He caught the Canes off guard there, but Rueda wasn't quite ready. This one will spill out of the zone, and the Raptors have to reset. Johnson, Trevor Clem working down deep. Dropped off for Trevor Clem. He'll work forward. Trevor right through the middle and some space off the face-off dot. Wrapping it around. Hitting the brakes, wrap around. Oh my God, what a save. Or did that go in? Wow. What a save. Trevor Clem with a sneaky wraparound. Nearly put one away there. A loose puck, Cam Reed with a clapper there, just misses. Off the near side post where Caleb Reed will pick it up. And a whistle. As the net is off. It's the story of the game yesterday, that's for sure. Here's Cam Reed. Centering one on there, gets the deflection, goes to the front. That one will spill out of the zone as we're now under 60 seconds of power play time for the Raptors. Ryan Reese lays it on a platter here for D. Margulies. This one fed forward for Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell just over the stick of Cam Reed, but the one-touch pass from Joey Kurtz in front of the bench. Oh, Cam Reed gets hammered there, but the puck stays in deep. Caleb Reed will punch in. Now Joey Kurtz trying to get in there. Caleb Reed trying to get control of that puck. He is being held and no call. This one wrapped back to the front. Shot there. Loose in front. The net off again. Unbelievable. Another big save, but this Extreme Ice is going to have to do something about this. This is like a crazy save. Every game. I think every team is going through this, but re-drill those holes. Under 30. Margulies. Over to Cam. Cam, quick shot there, just misses. Spills out of the zone. And Margulies picks it up. The Raptors might have about 10 seconds of power play as they get back into the zone. This one picked up by Cam Reed. And on cue, 10 seconds left. Reed trying to get through. Works around one. That's a trip. How do you not call that? Unbelievable. Rueda moving in quickly for Mitchell as the power play expires for the Raptors. Mitchell drops one back for Cam Reed. He'll push it over to Dean Margulies, who absorbs a hit over here by Hannock. Still with control, Margulies. Drops it on the back end. Mitchell will go down deep to try to get to it. It's loose, picked up by Margulies. Hit by Hannock. And out of that corner, Margulies stuck with that puck for a moment. Rueda with a good stick lift, maintaining the puck in the zone, at least for right now. Spilling up to the point, Rueda fires it over to Mitchell. Quick shot there in a glove. A good save at 9:03. So I'm hearing Robert. It must be his first name. Playing a good game at 9:03. Another good save there. Puck drop. Kirby trying to keep it in. Slip right between them all. Pushing it back near side. Rueda able to elbow it in. The Canes will steal that one away. Rueda, good steal here. Able to try to work through Beer and a pile up right in the middle of the ice here. Two extra effort from Mason Kirby into Ramo now trying to settle it in, but here is Slate. He'll bring that puck in. Good stick check over to Garrison Rose now. Pops it forward. Trying to get it to settle down. Pushed up by Danny Rueda, and it's a chance for Colin DeRamo in. Working on the backhand. Centered on shot. Oh, goes wide. Beer. That shot goes in. Another chance on. A save by Robert. And Colin DeRamo on the near side post and feed it back in. And Beer trying to settle it. Here's Colin DeRamo. Good pressure from the Raptors, but the Junior Hurricanes, their goalie, Robert, man, wow. Playing great. Nearly pushed up to the point. Here's Rueda. Spills out of the zone and feed it over. Just over Mason Kirby's stick to Garrison Rose. This pass, Slate almost intercepted it. There's Colin DeRamo. Loose puck in the slot. Shot there, score! At 7:58. And they finally get one. Now 3-1. Raptors lead it by 2. And Colin DeRamo with this is his 4th goal, I think. He had 2 yesterday and a goal in every game of the state playoffs so far for Colin. Now a 3-1 lead as we are closer to the actual middle of the second period. Off the draw, Pyatt feeding one over. Canes pull this one all the way back into the zone as they try to get reset. Here in the middle of the ice, it's poked forward and pushed back by Trevor Klin. Pressure here from Lucas Laurinaitis with a good stick. Right to the front shot there. They can't get the trigger pulled fully. And Robert hugging that post. He may have blocked off any opportunity there unless Lucas could have really pulled that thing wide. Dumped into the corner. Hannock with control for the for the Canes. Cooper with a good poke. Far side kept in by Lucas Laurinaitis. It's sandwiched over there in front of the Sunshine Restoration sign. It's pushed up the boards, kept in here, right to the front. Backhand from Caleb Reed. Now Cooper from behind, looking to feed it up. And that one gets deflected. He's looking for Caleb Reed as the Canes will push that one out. Subvert that little scare. Loose puck here. It'll be Flitchcroft trying to get there. That will be icing. Johnson beats him out to it. On the near side, Reed and Brady Woodwork. Canes will spill that one out. A little bit of space here. And they come. That puck deflects. Margulies trying to push it forward. It gets stuck in the zone for a moment. Now Brady Wood to get it. Nolan Mitchell pinching forward will try to push that one in deep as Taylor disrupts and seals away. Cholak now with control for the Junior Hurricanes. 6:40. He'll flop this one up there. Snagged down by Cam Reed with control. Out of the neutral zone. Cam Reed feeds it over to Brady Wood. Off the blue line. Margulis dump that one in. They will whistle offsides on the Raptors. Off the draw, this was pushed down deep, back into the defensive zone where Garrison Rose will get a piece. Feed it up. Colin Duramo throws a stick at it, but the Junior Hurricanes, Owls, trying to feed one over to LaPlante. Trevor Klim with a great move. In he comes with control. Pushes one over, looking for Colin Duramo, breaking into the zone. Now Jake Beer trying to catch up to it as this one spilled out. Garrison Rose absolutely crushes. Oh my God, what a hit. Ryan Reese with a big save. And LaPlante got hammered over there in front of the score bench. Glad he got up. Oof, that was nasty from Garrison Rose. High slot shot here from Trevor Klim goes wide. Beer with control. Now Colin Duramo scored the last goal for the Raleigh Raptors. I don't know if I know who these teams are. Puck deflected from Danny Rueda as Duramo has it. This one bouncing off Rose's stick. Picked up by Danny. Danny in on this left-hand side, trying to work around Taylor. Hits that Gretzky turn, trying to work around a referee as well. Danny held up a little bit there as the Canes will get away with that one. This one poked out. Tyler Johnson trying to catch up to this one. That one shot by, I don't see the name. It went wide though. Now a chance for Pedersen. Quick shot. Ryan Reese with a big save. Stuck in the slot there for the Junior Hurricanes, trying to get the shot off and they can't. And this one will be Danny Rueda working forward here. And Caleb Reed with control. Trying to pop it forward. Pedersen disrupts that one by the Canes. Now Johnson will pick up a loose puck. It's pushing out into the defensive zone for the Raptors. And with control, he'll fire it up off the boards. That one will be iced. No, they'll wave it off. Pyatt. I don't know why. Under 4. 45 to play. Lucas Leonidas. Pushed out to the point for Tyler Johnson, settling it in on the backhand. Takes a quick shot, looking for the deflection right in front. Still loose for a moment, a big save. Timely there. The Raptors have got a lot of momentum right now at 4:29. Lucas pinching in with Caleb Reed as they battle to get control of that puck. It's dumped in a little bit there where Lucas gets it, fires it right on. Oh my God, what a scary shot there. He threw that thing right to the front and had Robert beat. Down, and they're gonna call a hold on Nolan Mitchell, who gets shot down by Marks, and this will be the second penalty to Nolan Mitchell, an interference call, and the Junior Hurricanes will start another power play. Their 4th or 5th. All right, penalty kill again here. Quick save by Ryan Reese early here. Kirby will fire one up off the boards, clears that one all the way out. Robert slowing that one down for the Hurricanes. It's tossed off. They look to get going here. That one fed up, intercepted by Mason Kirby. Pushes it over to Cam Reed. He can't settle it down. It is cleared, and now the Canes will have to try to get through the neutral zone. Hannock with control. Good moves. Into the high slot. That one fed over. Canes in. Shot. Ryan Reese with a big save. Mason Kirby down on the ice, hops back up, trying to get control of that puck. It's worked up to the boards. Canes will fire it back down deep as Garrison Rose will have a chance at it. Over in the near side corner, Canes working. Pedersen, quick shot there, gets the deflection in front. Mason knocks down Marks, trying to get to it. Loose puck here. Now on the near side, Kirby throws that one on the back end and clears that one out. That one even slower. It'll drain this power play clock as Cam Reed beats him out and gets down there first. Reed with control. Working around, killing all the power play time for the Junior Hurricanes. Reed pulls it all the way down, literally into the defensive zone, feeding it out. This one will be kept in by the Hurricanes. Barden with control. Now fed over, high slot, shot there. Wide shot! Power play goal scored by the Canes! Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of us. Wow. Power play goal scored by the Canes, and the Raptors, quite frankly, handed it to them. Danny will take the draw here as they clear the board. This one pushed out by Waller. Clem picks it up. Tyler Johnson with control here. Fires it over to Jake Beer. Beer fired in deep. Colin Duramo giving chase. 2:35 to play here in the second period. Duramo pulls it right to the front. Quick shot there. Doesn't get a lot of it. Easily detected at the post by the Canes goalie. Now worked up Waller. Oh, elbow this one out. Clem here on the near side with control. Able to push it back in, or the Canes will pick it back up. 2:20 left to go as this one finds its way out into the neutral zone. Push forward here. Trevor Clem trying to catch up to it. Ryan Reese has to jump down the score. Oh my God. Absolutely wild turn of events here. Two unanswered goals scored by the Junior Hurricanes to tie things up late in the second period. Power play goal, and then this one. Honestly, the Raptors are just making a lot of mistakes. Here's Christian Cooper. He'll take a quick shot loose in front. Caleb Reed almost able to bang in a deflected shot there with control. In the slot, shot there. Another one loose. Robert holds on to that one at 2. Tie-up ensues, but Reed will feed one over to Lucas. Over to Root! Oh my God! Christian Cooper literally misses a yawning net. Oh, and a penalty here. A hit in the back against the Junior Hurricanes, which will start a power play, I believe, for the Raptors. Oh my God, Cooper with a wide open net sends it over the crossbar. Oh my word. The Junior Hurricanes assess the hit from behind. This is going to be a 2-10 variety, I'm sure. And to serve the minor will be DeForge. 1:49 to play in the second period. Power play for the Raptors. Oh my word. Puck dropped here with control. Mitchell, quick shot. That one kicked away by Robert. And Dean Margulies will pinch down near side. Cycle back up to the point. Cam Reed's waiting. Fed over to Mitchell. Mitchell, face-off dot shot in there, deflected. Joey Kurtz. Out to the high slot for Cam Reed, where he moves it over to Margulies. One-timer. What a shot from Dean Margulies. Power play goal. Dean's second of the game. And the Raptors back on top of the 1:29 to play. Raptors answering the 2 unanswered with a power play goal. Yeah, I kind of feel like this game should be 4-1. A lot of very sloppy mistakes by the Raptors that ultimately resulted in those 2 Canes goals that were back-to-back. Trevor Clem held and tripped and hooked and everything and nothing called. Clem will pick it up on the far side. He'll work it up. Here is that's Brady Wood trying to work one over to Cam Reed. Reed unable to settle that one down as the Canes reset. This one deflects. That'll be a chance for the Raptors. Margulies with the shot, just misses. It was pucked for Brady Wood trying to settle it down behind the red line. Under 60 to play. Over to the far side, the Canes with control. That one thrown down deep. Trying to wrap it over to the near side where Pedersen will push it back over to the far side. This one will be picked off by Cam Reed with control. Centers back on. No, he sent it back. Brady Wood, back and forth they go. Now Cam Reed to the front, shot there. That one above the crossbar. This one over to the near side with 40 seconds is Mitchell. Slows it down. Mitchell holding in, drops it down. Margulies trying to get a piece of this one, can't settle it in. Hit there from Brady Wood. Loose puck over to the far side. Clem back into Brady Wood, centered on there. That one right to the front, banging away. And it's Trevor Clem getting hit in the face there and eventually held at the post by Robert. 22 seconds left to go in the second period. A wild second period at that. Here is Margulies trying to feed one in. Canes with it, 15 seconds left as they clear that one out, and that should just about do it here in the second period as Mitchell will pick it up. Hanging it off the boards, it clears in and takes a Raptor bounce, but see if Rueda can get there, almost does, and that will do it. So, after 2 periods, the Junior Hurricanes and the Raleigh Raptors are throwing haymakers at each other. Raptors in front. .17 minutes on the clock here as we get ready to start the third period. The Raptors in front 4-3. After the Junior Hurricanes put up 2 unanswered, Raptors put up 2 unanswered. And Danny Rowe to take this draw. And we're off. Last 17 minutes. Raptors trying to lock up the #1 seed. Here is Danny Rueda. Centers one on there. That'll be a hook and a power play coming up for the Raptors. This one will be kept in by Tyler Johnson as Ryan Reese will head to the bench. This one dumped down to the near side where Beer will fire one over. And that one stuck on the post and held. And Within the first 20 seconds of the third period, a power play now for the Raptors. Here we go. That one immediately pushed out of play. Ruined my power play clock. Spilling out to the high slot where Johnson gets to it. Lucas. Clem back into Lucas. And another whistle. Offsides. Trevor just over the line, apparently. So it's going to force the draw outside the zone. 6 seconds off the clock. Here we go. Johnson. He will recoil a bit here in the neutral zone, feeding one over to Lucas. Lucas will get in. Lucas with control at the blue line, feeding it cross ice over to Trevor Clem to start the quarterbacking in this power play. Here's Mason Kirby. And quick shot there. Stuck in front. Oh, the puck was loose. And they whistle it dead. Oh. Yikes. As the power play continues here, next unit up, Reed. Pushing it out to the point. That's Nolan Mitchell. Kurtz to Cam Reed in the slot. Shot, score! Another power play goal here. And the Raptors climb to a 5-3 lead. Off the draw, Danny will pick it up. Danny in on the near side. Some space, pops that one over. It spills to the slot. Out to the point for Garrison Rose to hold on. He'll take a quick shot. It's looking for a deflection from Beard. Had it for a moment, out of the corner. And Danny Rueda picking that one up. Rueda trying to work it back up the boards as Jake Beard battles with him out of the corner. Canes will pull that one out. And here they come. Just Hannock, disrupted by Christian Cooper. And Brian Reese smacks that one out. Ready to quickly get back. This one pushed out into the neutral zone where the Canes will throw it back in. As they get back on side, that'll afford Garrison Rose a chance to clear that one out. And that one intercepted by the Canes early. Mason Kirby gets a stick to that one. Settling it down a bit. Danny Rueda in on that far side. Beats one. Right to the front, centered on. Stuck underneath Robert. That one pushed out to the point. Mason Kirby with a good stick, able to keep it in. That one dumped down deep. Beard throwing a little body here as it's pushed over. Canes fanning there, trying to work it up near side. Garrison Rose pinching and banging into LaPlante here on the near side. Centered on again. And Beard can't get the trigger pulled as the Canes will try to work this one out. Working around one, he does. In, almost a breakaway for the Canes. Will score. I hate to say it, but that is just three silly errors by the Raptors in this game that have directly resulted in goals. It just is what it is. Oh, my God. Cullinan trying to work one forward as Margulies gets a piece of it. Now Reed. Raptors lead it by only a goal. 5-4 here. 14:25 to play. Johnson trying to settle it in here as they get onside. Oh, man. Johnson gets hammered by number 88 from the Junior Hurricanes, but he got the brunt of it. Panic bringing that puck through into the slot. Beats one, right to the front. Reese with a big save. They almost score and tie it up. Margulies will pull that puck back. Pops up for Tyler. That one intercepted the pass. Right back in come the Canes. Dot shot deflects and goes wide. Cullinan putting one deep. Here it is to the point. Pettersson shot in there, gets a deflection, almost finds that top corner. Mitchell, he'll try to get to that puck first, and a whistle as it's stuck on the net, I believe. Kirby with control now. He'll work it over to the boards, or Caleb Reed will pick it up. Pushing it forward for DeRamo. Just off of his stick. Lucas Laurinaitis will get down deep to try to help out. Pops over to the far side. I'll push forward. Kirby pops it up. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas trying to feed it over to Caleb Reed, but finds Colin DeRamo on the other side, feeding a bit there. And the Canes trying to work it out as Kirby snags it out of the air, smashes it back in. Lucas out of the corner. Dinged into the boards there. Here's Caleb Reed pushing one up. Wrapping over the far side. Kirby will try to get there first. Bangs into a body. That one is pushed in. That will be offsides by the Raptors. They'll have to get back on. Canes fire one out. That will be icing. An offensive zone draw coming up here. Lucas and Johnson heading to the locker room for something. I'm not sure what. Rueda pushing it to the point where Mitchell will fire one in that gets deflected wide. Good stick lift there by Colin DeRamo, but they can't settle that puck in. Colin in with control here on the near side for the Canes. Stolen by Garrison Rose, but in they come. Waller feeds one over. Nobody there with Danny Rueda will try to pick one up. Bouncing it off the boards, feeding it over to Garrison Rose. 12:30 to play. Rose fires one out. That one almost picked off, but Colin DeRamo on a breakaway in. Shot, score! And Colin DeRamo will make it 6-4. Matching their highest goal scored in the tournament so far. That was yesterday's. That might be Colin's second of the game. I can't remember. But he, again, has scored goals in every single game. Cam Reed pulls one in, gets past one, centered on, looking for Brady Wood. This one pushed up, stayed in by Margulies. Takes a shot down low. Kicked away, second chance here. And Cam Reed can't get that trigger pulled. Robert sliding out and holding and sitting on top of that one. Brady Wood dumps this one off the draw on a backhand where Margulies will pick it up out of the near side corner. Working around a few, pushes it over for Brady on a backhand, right to the front. Oh my God, how does that not go in? Cam Reed trying to push it back. This one's still loose. Chance here for the Canes to work it out. Kirby throws a body over on the far side, unable to get control of that puck. That one poked by Brady Wood on the back check. And he'll pull that one out. With control, feeding it over. Just past Trevor Clem, picked up in the neutral zone by the Canes and dumped in. 11:40 to play. Kirby will be the first one to pick this one up behind the red line. With some space, Mason Kirby working around a few. Lots of space on the far side. He'll skate it in past the red line, trying to get that puck in deep. And they do get it in. Here is Cam Reed. Oh, just losing that one underneath the stick. Canes unable to clear it out on the far side here in the corner. Kotsky over here on the near side calling for the puck as it's pushed back over to the other way. Margulies picking up that one just in front of the Canes bench. It's dumped in on the backhand where Cam Reed will chase this one down. Kirby pinching on the near side. Pokes one around with control. Trying to center it up. He's going to find the side of the net where LaPlante will take advantage of that loose puck up at the blue line. He'll push this one in. The puck gets stuck up in Nolan Mitchell's body and a whistle. I guess they're going to call that a hand pass. So 10:44. Tyler Johnson with control, near side, bouncing it off the boards, springing Christian Cooper, trying to work around, second chance for Cooper, can't get it to go. Lucas Laurinaitis getting in there. And Junior Hurricanes with control now, wrapping it back over to the near side where LaPlante will be there first. Enough for him to clear it out. Cooper, he'll fire it in. We'll call that icing. That was awfully close to not being icing. Icing the call at 10:18. Right, a shot there from the Hurricanes, just missing that top corner. Hogging that post. This one spills out to the point. Pedersen give chase with pressure from Jake Beer on him. Alves trying to settle in. He won't be able to hold on. That will be offside, though. Quick peek at, before this game had started, your schedule for Saturday to close out pool play. Hurricanes sitting on top of the American Division. And this 15U AA team sitting on top of the National Division. Pass from Pedersen over to the other side where the Canes get it out of the zone, but this one deflected as the Raptors settle it back in. Here's Colin Duramo. Back over to Garrison Rose, and he'll use the boards to spring Duramo on that far side. Try to push that one in. Held in at the Canes bench. So the Raptors try to pull that one out, and they do, but Canes there first. Here's Cullinan working around Trevor Clem. Rueda with a good stick, and that one's going to spring Duramo back the other way again. Duramo trying to get through a few, and Pedersen gets back. Good stick, stealing that one away, working up near side, and Cullinan once more. And unable to get that one fully pulled out, but a second chance does allow him to push that one out. Alves, pressure on Trevor Clem, good enough to disrupt him. So that puck is now pushed in. 9:15 to play. Garrison Rose, Danny Rueda here. Bouncing off the boards, looking for Duramo once more. Quick shot, just misses that post. On the far side, Beer will dump it in on the back end. Rueda held. That will be a power play coming up for the Raptors at 8:56. Kurtz pushes one out of the corner up to Mitchell as the Raptors get ready for this power play. Here's Caleb Reed dumping one down deep. Kurtz trying to get to it. A chance for the Canes to clear it out. That one's going to take some weird bounces. And Cam Reed will pinch on the near side to keep it in. Drops it off to Dean Margulies. And a tight corner. The Canes trying to slow that down. Can't get there. Margulies with control, sneaking one through, trying to bang it in as Kurtz. They will score. Another power play goal scored here by the Raleigh Raptors. And I think Joey Kurtz might get credit for that one. Timeout called here by the Junior Canes. It's now 7-4. Quick little break ourselves and be right back. Off the timeout. Raptors in front 7-4. Cooper fires that one on the backhand and it'll be pulled away by the Canes on the far side. And trying to work it back in. Lucas will pick this one up. Fires one over to Caleb Reed with control. Back over to Cooper with a quick shot and a big save. And this is a different goalie, I think, in net now. Maybe. Let's see. Grady, I believe the name is. Far side, Mark's trying to hold one in here for the Canes. This will spring a 2-on-1 for the Junior Hurricanes. Hannick in. That one deflected. Shot score. Another miraculously horrible defensive play by the Raptors. Now 7-5. Just unbelievable. This is crazy. It's like nutty. Allowing 2-on-1s, like, we don't do this ever. Oh boy. 7:40, the Canes make it only a 2-goal lead for the Raptors again. That one will be iced. Off the draw. Duramo back to Garrison Rose. Cullinan trying to feed one out right to Beer. Get to it. Duramo, good move, but unable to hold on to that one as they collapse on top of him. Out there, Garrison Rose chucks down one, and a penalty coming up for the Raptors. They're going to get Garrison Rose with a roughing. And a power play now for the Junior Hurricanes at 7:02. Canes fire one in here, and it's going to deflect wide to Kirby. The far side will clear it out. Springing Cam Reed. They'll try to work around one. Cam Reed does. Right to the front there. The shot there. Bounces over the crossbar. Short-handed are the Raptors. Canes will pick this one up and work it back over to the near side. Here's Alves. Trying to get past Trevor Clem. Throws it on a backhand. That will push the net up. Pushed out to the point, Pyatt. Oh, intercepted by Cam Reed, springing shorthanded breakaway chance for Cam. Trying to get in, good move, shot, score! Shorthanded breakaway goal for Cam Reed, makes it a 3-goal game again. The Hurricanes parents very upset back down there. Oh. Yep. This will be 8-6 before you know it, guys. Don't worry. Shorthanded goal by Cam Reed. Canes will bring this one in. Mitchell fires one up. That'll clear it out. If you told me this game was going to have 13 goals scored in it, I probably would have told you were crazy. Up the far side, Canes with control. Cullen in. Works it near side. Clem smack at that one, feeding it up to Lucas Laurinaitis. He will clear it out. Only 45 seconds for the power play here. Junior Hurricanes, Pedersen picking it up. As they get control and get it back into the zone, they'll have roughly about 35 seconds. This one fed over, Cullen and picking up near side, working it off the boards. That one deflects off the stick, and Mitchell will have a chance to just clear that out at the 32nd mark of the power play, where we have about 5:30 left to play. Pressure here from Caleb Reed. This one's pushed up. Haynes fire that one in. Mason Kirby smacks it out of the sky and throws it right back out. And that will just about do it here as Grady will slow it down. Pedersen picking it up off the paddle. And work it over to the near side. 3 seconds left to go on the power play. Raptors have killed another one. Out of the box comes Garrison Rose. Tyler Johnson slowing that one down as he clears it over to the other side, and that will go down. No icing here, so Canes will pick it up into the neutral zone they come. Danny Rueda wrapping around the near side. Another chance to spring Jake Gear off the bench at 4:30, trying to work through. Can't Stan yelling off the bench there. He can't hold on to that one. Here's Tyler Johnson feeding one over to Mason Kirby. Kirby past the red line will toss one in. Grady will slide over to the far side post, kicking it out over the boards, and now Danny Rueda with control. Off the near side, working around one, just off the end of the stick. Another chance there, and Dramo with a quick one-timer, and Grady with a good snag out of the air. Loose puck eventually picked up by the Canes off that draw. Good stick from Nolan Mitchell, anticipating that pass. It's pushed back in at 4 minutes to play in Game 3, the final pool game. The Raptors look to go 3-0 and secure the #1 seed. Down goes the referee. And they'll hop back up. This one pushed over near side, and Clem will pick it up. Those on a backhand, almost intercepted by DeForge. This one will be pushed over to Brady Wood. Take a quick shot. That one will bounce out of the glove of Brady and spills down behind the red line. Canes will pick it up and try to work it out of there. Using the near side. Pushed forward, intercepted by D. Margulies. Margulies holding, taking his time, but a good back check here from the Canes to steal that one away. Cam Reed trying to get in there, get control of that puck. That one poked. Fired up the boards for the Canes. Baker with control. He'll take a shot, flex off of Mitchell's stick. It'll be picked up by Garrison Rose behind the red line. The Raptors feed this one forward just off the end of the stick of Cam Reed as the Canes will throw it right back in. Mitchell will once again back over. Reed will try to clear it in deep. Canes will hold it at the blue line. Under 3 minutes to play. This one's pushed up by Marks. Garrison Rose holding up. And Nolan Mitchell will bounce that one off the boards. Picked up by the Canes. Good poke here from Christian Cooper. Good enough to settle it back in deep for the Raptors. Push it up. Marks once more trying to slow it down. It's Garrison Rose trying to poke it back. That one pushed over. Lucas God, it's just nobody can settle this puck down. Here's Caleb Reed. 2:30 to play. Good back check here as Marks as he's getting back into the neutral zone and disrupting things. Puck picked up by Mason Kirby. Hits a Gretzky turn, breaking ankles as feeds it out to Caleb Reed, bouncing up to Christian Cooper. 2-on-1 for the Raptors. Cooper in. Good pass there and a good stick from Pyatt down on the ice. Knocks that opportunity away. Now with control, Lucas Laurinaitis over to Caleb Reed. Christian Cooper cross check down. A shot from Lucas. He gets hit high. Gaines will bring that one out. Here's Pyatt trying to work around Mason Kirby. Kirby knocked him off of that puck. Garrison Rose with under 2 to play. Pop that one up. And he will spring Colin Duramo on a breakaway. Colin Duramo in, backhand. Oh, he can't get that puck through. Stuck on the back of the net. Grady, I think he got a piece of that one. Down the far side corner. Colin Duramo shoving down one Kane player. This one fed over Kirby. Sneaking forward, trying to get a piece of that one. Ruedo feed it into Mason Kirby on the near side. Kirby gets hit off the puck there as he gets pushed in. Hammered and shoved into the boards as they fight away. And a whistle. They'll throw both Mason Kirby and that player into the box. Here's Pedersen Kirby. So Mason, Kirby, and Pedersen to the box. There'll be 2 and a whistle variety, but with 1:24, they are done for the game. Rueda tried to pull that one to the slot with the Canes poking away. Cullinan will try to get through. He's got to work around Tyler Johnson. He'll dump that one to the corner. Trevor Klum will get there first. Getting it up the boards. Ramo bouncing it forward. Canes keep it in and dump it in. 65 seconds to play. This one's picked up by Danny Rueda. Hit from behind. Feeds it up to Duramo, trying to pop it up to Jake Beard. Stuck in front of the Raptors bench. Eventually pushed up by Danny. Beard throwing it on a backhand. That'll be dumped in. And Taylor trying to work it over to the near side corner where Colin Duramo will chase it down and get there. Waller feeding one cross ice. Margulies steals that one away. It's pushed up the boards. Ruedo settled it down. We played catch back and forth here for a moment as we near 35 seconds of play. Raptors will go 3-0 in pool play, undefeated, as they march their way to a semifinal. They should be the #1 seed and play at 6 o'clock tonight. And I suspect it will be against this 15U Junior Hurricane team. Back-to-back games with them. Semifinals for a trip to the state championship tomorrow morning. Glim holding it at the blue line. Fires one down deep for Margulies. Kane sandwiching him and some cross-checking. And I hear a whistle coming as they get a little physical over there. Margulies patting him on the head. And they continue to push and yell at each other. Not that it matters, but they will throw... Well, I guess they're not going to put anybody in the box. Let's just run the clock and get out of here. What do you say? I think it's what they're trying, maybe even discussing. But no, they'll drop this one. So nobody thrown in the box after that little scuffle. Margulies take the draw. And that'll do it. Again, the Raptors go undefeated 3-0 and defeat the Junior Hurricanes 8-5 in this one. And they will head to the semifinals this afternoon. Exact times will be figured out, and you'll see that video posted and ready to go. We will see you there.